Hello and welcome to Essie's Pilates. Today we're going to do a beginner-friendly workout with the magic circle. Alright, so let's begin. We're going to stand with our heels together, toes apart. I want you to focus on tucking your tailbone slightly, okay? Belly button to your spine, you're going to keep it there. Take your hands, place your palms onto the circle. Take your shoulders, rotate it back and down. Feel how you can connect your shoulder blades to the side of your body. Core is active, fingertips long. I'm going to gently start pressing into my circle. Pulse, 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 pulse. Keep the circle in line with your pelvis. And breathe. We're going to take the circle up a little bit higher, in line with your chest. Keep your core active, keep pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. Maybe you can feel the muscles activating just underneath your armpits. And then you're going to reach the circle all the way up. Keep the circle in line with the crown of your head if you can. If you can't reach that high, that's okay. Just lower the circle further down. But I want you to focus on keeping your shoulders down as you're doing this. Let's stop pulsing. You're going to lengthen your hands all the way up. Elevate your shoulders towards your ears. And then slide the shoulder blades away from your ears. Gently still pressing into the circle. Exhale, lower down. Bring the circle in line with your chest. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower down. Try to keep your shoulder blades down as you lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. We're going to keep the circle in line with our chest here, so peeking through the circle. You're going to lift onto your tippy toes. Get your balance. Connect your core. Try to keep your heels together. You're going to bend your knees out. Lower the heels down. Press up. Zip your inner thighs together. Lift the heels. Don't worry about height, but press through your toes to keep your balance. Spread your knees out to the side. Lower the heels. Zip the inner thighs back up. And let's keep on doing this. Lift the heels. Bend the knees out to the side. Lower the heels. Lengthen. Zip the inner thighs together. Even squeeze your glutes a little bit as you lengthen. We lift up. We bend the knees. Lower down. Zip together. 2 more like this. Lower down. Lower the heels. Lengthen up. We lift, keep the heels together, lower down, bend down, lower the heels down, and zip up. Now we reverse, keep the heels down, we bend the knees out to the side, bend knees, can we lift onto the tippy toes? Keep the heels lifted as we lengthen, squeeze those inner thighs together, squeeze your glutes, lower the heels. Bend the knees, lift the heels, lift up, squeeze the inner thighs together, lower the heels, bend the knees, lift the heels, lengthen up, whoop, keep the balance, lower the heels down, 2 more, bend the knees, lift the heels, lengthen up, inner thighs together, lower down. Last one, bend the knees, lift the heels, lift up, squeeze the inner thighs together, lower down. Reach the circle all the way up, and exhale, lower down. All right. You should feel your arms as well, okay? We grab the circle, we hold onto the circle just behind us. So from here, tuck your tailbone again, so you're bringing your pelvis forward. We don't want to push out the bum. We keep the core connected. Lengthen the fingertips down to the floor. Imagine there's little weights on your fingertips. Rotate your shoulder blades back and down as you slide the circle further down. You're going to stay here. Feel how you're expanding your chest. Now gently press into the circle with both hands. You might not be able to see the movement, but I'm pretty sure you can feel it. Just keep on pressing into the circle and then release completely. Okay, we tuck the tailbone slightly, slide the fingertips back down, rotate your shoulder blades back and down, gently pressing into the circle. Can you float the circle away from your tailbone? Scoop your core deeper in as you lower it back down to your tailbone. Lift up and exhale. Let's go for 4 more. Lift up and exhale. And 3 more. So pelvis is forward. You're keeping your ribcage knit together at the front. And your belly button is scooped in towards your spine. Exhale. One last one. Lift up and exhale, lower down. Whew. Okay. You should feel your lower back muscles working, rhomboids. And we're just going to reach the circle all the way up to the sky, holding onto the circle. And exhale, we roll all the way down. Hold onto your circle, bend your knees, weight in your heels, roll up. 1 vertebra at a time. All the way up and exhale. All right, let's come down onto the mat. If you can, reach your circle forward. You're going to cross your right leg behind your left leg. You're going to gently bend your knees. Try not to use your arms. Lower down all the way onto the mat. If you need to use your arms, it's okay. All right. We take the circle right in front of us. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck that tailbone underneath your body. Roll halfway down. We're going to stay there. You inhale, you exhale, gently pressing into the circle. Scoop your belly further away from your legs. And we roll all the way back up. Lengthen. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Initiating from your lower core muscles. Roll down into your C-curl. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the circle gently. Can you pull your belly further away from your legs? We roll all the way back up and lengthen. And inhale and exhale. Let's roll back down again. You're going to stay here. Try to keep your lower body stable. Then keep the circle in line with your heart and just twist towards the one side. Don't worry about how far you're twisting. Try to keep the circle in line with your chest. Exhale. Scoop the core deeper in. Bring it back to center. Other side. Twist towards the other side. Exhale. Back to center. 1 last time to each side. Twist. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, back to center. Twist to the other side. Is the leg still staying stable? Exhale back. We roll all the way back up. Lengthen. From here, we roll down all the way, articulating the spine. All right, from here, step your legs closer to your sitting bones. You're going to connect your lower spine to the mat. That means zipping up your pubic bone to your rib cage or sliding your rib cage into your pelvis. Your lower spine is connected to the mat, but your tailbone is also still onto the mat. That's your active core. Reach the circle up to the sky. It's in line with your chest. Gently press into the circle. Can you slide your shoulder blades down into the sides of your body? All right. So your rib cage is now sinking down into your pelvis. Try to keep that rib cage placement as you inhale and reach the circle behind you. And exhale, bring it back in line with your chest. Keep on doing this. So as you inhale, you reach the circle behind you. As you exhale, you bring it back in line with your chest. As you reach the circle behind you, we sometimes tend to bulge our ribcage again. Try not to bulge your ribcage. So try to keep that ribcage sinking down into your pelvis. Bring it back up. Okay, we go for 2 more here. And exhale. And 1 last one. And exhale. You keep your ribcage placement there. You lift your right leg up into tabletop. You place the circle right onto just above that knee on your upper thigh. Now, you're going to take your right hand, same hand, place it on the opposite side of that circle. Your right foot is flexed. Left hand is just down onto the mat next to you. Shoulders still down. We inhale as you exhale, gently press the hands into the circle while at the same time you're pressing the leg into the circle. Can you flatten your ribcage? Scoop in your lower core a little bit deeper. Feel that nice deep core connection. Inhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Press the hand into the circle, the leg into the circle. And then release. 1 last one. Inhale and exhale. Press the hand into the circle, the knee into the circle at the same time. Feel that nice deep core connection. And inhale, we release. Same thing on the other side. Left hand holding onto the circle. Left leg up. Press that circle onto the left upper thigh, just above the knee joint. Right hand resting onto the mat. Inhale, we exhale, activate that core by pressing the hand into the circle, the leg into the circle. And inhale, release. And exhale, gently pressing into the circle. Connect that spine to the mat. Active core. And then release. One last time, inhale and exhale. Press the hand into the circle, leg into the circle. Find that active core. And then release. That's your active core. We always want to be in that active core engagement before we do any exercise. Okay. All right, we take the circle. We're going to place it just above the knee joint here. And we're going to inhale. We slightly nod the chin. We exhale, pressing your lower spine into the mat. Sink your rib cage, sink your lower core, and then squeeze that circle in between your knees. Inhale, release. And exhale, we repeat this movement. And inhale, we release. And exhale, squeeze the circle in between the knees. Feel how you're sinking that ribcage into your pelvis. This is your active core. And then we release. Now, you can stay here. Otherwise, if you're finding this easy, bring your legs up into tabletop. Bring your feet together. So you've got a slight diamond shape here. Keep the knees in line with the hips. If you feel like you start arching your lower spine here, then rather place your feet back down onto the mat so that you can connect that imprinted spine. Okay? But otherwise, lift up the feet. You're going to bring your feet together. We inhale. We exhale. Squeeze the circle gently between the knees, scooping in your core. Nice and active core here. Your lower core muscles is working. Inhale, release. And exhale, squeeze the circle. Inhale, release. One last one like this. Inhale and exhale, squeeze the circle between the knees. Engage that core deeper. Now let's keep that engagement. You're going to reach your knees slightly forward as if you want to lower your toes to tap it down onto the mat. Then exhale, lift the knees back in line with your hips. We're going to do a few more like this. You scoop in your core. You keep that deep scoop in your lower abdominals. You only lower as far down as where you feel you can keep your core connected. Exhale, float back up. Inhale, lengthen forward. And if you feel you're losing that core connection, exhale, pull the legs back up. Reconnect with that core connection. Inhale, keep that core connection. Challenge yourself. Maybe you can go a little bit further. Exhale, gently squeezing into the circle. Lift it back up. If you feel that you start arching your upper spine by your neck, place a pillow underneath your head. It's going to help you. And we go for two more. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale. All right, from here, we're going to curl the upper body off the mat. We inhale, we knot the chin. We exhale, curl the shoulder blades off the mat. Maybe you can gently squeeze into the circle. Lift your arms up, and you're going to stay here. Just keep on pulsing and pulsing into the circle. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep it stable. Keep the core connection. Pulse the arms. 4, 3, and keep it stable. Pulse the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs stable. Arms. 3, 2, 1. Legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hug your knees into your chest. Lower your head down. Just rock your head from side to side. Roll out your feet. Let's do a quick stretch. So take your arms out to the side. Step your legs nice and wide. And then you can just rotate your knees to the one side. Look with your head into the opposite direction. And rotate the legs to the other side. One last time to each side with the knees. And then again to the other side. We bring the knees back to center. Take your circle. You're going to place it just above your ankles here. Okay? Knees back in line with your hips, 90-degree angle here. Okay. You can keep your head down onto the mat. If you start arching your spine or your neck, or you feel any tension in your neck, please place a pillow underneath your head. You can even place 2 pillows underneath your head if you feel like you need to lift your head up a little bit. Okay, but otherwise we're going to lift our head off from the mat. We inhale, we exhale, we lift the head off from the mat. Take your hands, interlace it behind your head. Lengthen the elbows out of the shoulder joints. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. We gently squeeze into the circle here. We inhale, we exhale, we lengthen the legs up to the sky. Can you get those legs straight? Squeeze the circle deeper in between the shins. And then we bend again. Inhale, exhale, lengthen, squeeze the circle between the legs. Trick is to pull your lower tummy deeper in to find that length in your legs. And then bend. Inhale, exhale, scoop the tummy in, lengthen the legs. If your head is down onto the mat, you can just keep on doing this with your head down onto the mat. Bend the knees. Inhale, exhale, scoop the lower core deeper in as you lengthen your legs up to the sky. And bend the knees. We go for 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Lower abdominals is pulling in as you lengthen your legs up to the sky. One last one. And inhale and exhale, lengthen your legs up to the sky. Keep it there, keep it there. Bend the knees. Take the circle. Just place it, both legs into the circle. And just quickly stretch out your legs here. So gently pulling onto the circle. Flex the feet. Keep pulling your toes towards your torso. Flexing your toes towards your torso. Can you get your legs a little bit straighter here? Find a good stretch there. And then from here, you can just bend your knees. See if you can maybe rock yourself all the way up into a seated position. Take the circle, place it right next to you. Then bring the insoles of your feet together and just butterfly your knees. All right. And then from here, bring your knees back to center. And we just take a nice deep inhalation. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Turn the palms out and exhale. Thank you so much. So that's a quick core video. Hope it helps you to connect with your core. If you want to see more videos like this, please like this one and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.